Hi, my name is Zach. I'm the owner of Northwest Rafting Company, and I'm making this video to share a few things with us as a company and what we're looking for in guides. And this is partly because we want to find people that match our style and our ethic, but I also want to make sure if you apply for us that we're a good match for you. And if we are, awesome. Let's go down this path and do the application and all that. But if we're not, it's good to figure that out now. And that's kind of the point of the video, is to make sure that we're the kind of company that you want to work for. And just quickly about us, we mainly do multi-day river trips. So in the summer, June, July, and August, we're doing the Middle Fork of the Salmon and the Rogue. And that's the bulk of our trips. But we also have a massive spring season. So we have trips on the Owyhee, Chetco, and Illinois rivers in late March through April, and even into June a little bit. So you can look for us in just a spring season, potentially just a summer season, or just one massive like late March through September season, kind of depending on what you're looking for and your abilities as a guide. And on top of just regular rafting trips, we also do a lot of instruction. We teach private boaters through what we call Class 3 and Class 4 rowing schools. So the Class 4 schools we do in March here in Head River. The Class 3 schools are in the Rogue, typically in May and September. So we have a lot going on. If you're just a guide, we have guide stuff. If you also like to teach and instruct, we have a lot of instruction. And so you could do a partial season with us, doing certain things, or just a massive season if you're just an all-around, well-rounded person. And you know what I'm looking for in guides is kind of specific. So not everybody's a good match. And the three big things for me are professionalism, responsibility, and fun. And professionalism just means like you're a professional. You hold yourself well, you dress well, you can act like a professional, you can behave like a professional. If you know what that means, awesome. If you don't, ask me about it. We can talk about specifically what professionalism is. Responsibility, I used to use the word safety here, and it's important that we're safe, but we can never be 100% safe. So instead I use the word responsible now, or do things responsibly, because we want to do the best we can to do things as safe as we can, understanding that we're never 100% safe. And finally, fun. We should just be, as guides, just be fun, right? People should want to be around us. They should enjoy us. And you know, there's a few kind of things based on those that are just particularly important that we can train, and some that we can't train. And the things that we can't train that we have to focus on when we hire are people that just like people. Like, you should just like people. If you don't like people, this is the wrong job for you. If you're introverted, that's fine. That's a different thing. Like if you're a little shy and introverted, that's fine as long as you like people and you like being around people. That's an important part of this job. You also need to have some empathy to understand like our guests they're guests in a new place to them. Camping might be new to them. Rafting might be new to them. So you might be super comfortable, but our guests may not be comfortable. And so being able to put yourself in their shoes throughout the trip and making sure that their experience and what they're feeling, you kind of take on a little bit. So having some empathy is a really important thing. And also just being willing to help them. You know, as a guide, it's hard work. And on top of that, you have to help them set up their tent potentially, help them carry their bag. You're there to help in a system. This isn't just rowing a boat down the river and cooking. This is about being with people and assisting them in a place they may not be comfortable. Another thing I look for in guides are people that are boaters. Now, if you're just a guide and you only go on the river when you guide, that's fine. I just prefer people who also like to boat on their own. That you're a kayaker or you're a rafter, that you like to go boating and do things in the boating world. Another big thing that's important to me is recognizing in the industry of river guiding and raft guiding, whatever you call it, that there's a massive drinking problem and that a lot of guides drink way too much. And it's something that I care deeply about, is having healthy guides. And so it's not that I say you can't drink, but if you're here to party, if the reason you're a guide is to drink and party, this isn't the right company for you, right? We're not totally fuddy-duddies. Like, we do drink here and there, but if you guide to party, there's no point in working for us. You're just gonna be annoyed by us, and it's just not gonna be a good match. And so if being on the river involves alcohol for you, you should go look somewhere else for a job. And this all kind of wraps up into what I just call good intentions. Are you out there guiding for the right reasons? Are you out there to like share this place with others, to go explore, to see birds and trees and just spend time in nature? Or are you there to be cool and drink and party and kind of just to make money? So like, if you're there for the right reasons, that's who I'm looking for in the company. If your reasons are not what I think are the right intentions, then I would suggest looking for a job with somebody else. So those are just some quick thoughts. If you have questions about any of this stuff, give us a call, send us an email, and the application directions are below here on the webpage. Just kind of follow them and we'll go through the process. Thanks for listening.